Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you Captain America!
Yes.
So we want to say a great big thank you to
Sideshow Collectibles
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. And boy, look how tall he is. Barely fits in the studio. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the packaging. Really cool looking front of the packaging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just words. Words and things. And then this side.
So this is the, I don't know if you can see it, the 2012 version. So this is from Avengers Endgame, but this is the version of Captain America when they go back in time.
Okay.
So.
All right. What is this? The one where we can see it?
Yes, you should be able to.
Here we go.
See if I can do this without getting in the way.
Whoa. Ooh, lots of glare, but you can tell he is really tall. You can tell he does come with an extra head sculpt and his really cool shield down there. And looks like a couple, like 5 different extra hands.
Looks like Loki's scepter.
Whoa.
And I think there's a, I don't know if you can, I think there is a case to carry Loki's scepter like in the movie.
Ooh,
back behind
in the
there.
back. All right, so there's a lot of glare, so let's go ahead and get Captain America out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Captain America.
And he is out of the box. You can see him a whole lot better. He does look awesome. He's all posed up there. It's like we shrunk Chris Evans and put him right there. All right, let's go ahead and show off the extra things he comes with. I believe there was 2 of these, right?
Yeah, I just put in the hand so you can see what it was actually for. Okay,
so you do get 2 of these extra pieces. Let me show you real quick. So this extra piece, you get 2 of them, and it's the joint that goes in for the extra hands. So that way, and just in case anything were to happen, you have those 2 extra ones to fall back on. So that's really cool.
I'm really glad that they include those.
Right. So he has a closed fist, and then he has more of a relaxed. I'm trying to see if this matches the other one he has on his right hand.
Yeah, I think that's what
for the left hand. Okay. And then he has a gripping hand, which I believe this is the other one, is gripping the shield that he's holding. This is for the right hand. And then he has this one, which is splayed out hand. He's like, high five. That's his high five hand. So I showed all of those, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. And then he has this extra head sculpt with the mask up. Take a look at that. Looking so cool. And you can see that it really looks like him. Yeah,
the head sculpts on these are just outstanding. I mean,
they really are.
I'm blown away by them.
Look at that. I wanted to make sure the light can get to it. And you can see the A on the front there, the mask, all the detailing of almost like the leather coming up and where it's sewn together, and the little ear holes in the ear. That's really cool. And the little fold in the back, a little helmet looking spot. So looking really cool. All right, and then we have hanging on the stand, which is the case. So like John was saying, if you open up the case, you want to open up the case?
Yes, this is just like the one they had in Endgame. So we open it up and ta-da!
Ta-da!
Inside the thing is Loki's scepter.
Woo! With the translucent
the
Mind Stone, like a turquoise colored, with almost like the silver at the top and the gold here. It looks really neat. All the way down, all the detailing, and it looks spot on from what I remember from the movie. Very cool. And it's cool that you have that case to carry it in as well. He also does come with a stand. So it says Captain America, and then it has these little this, which actually extends up like this, and best we can figure is he stands on this with one leg on each side, and that kind of balances him. But as you can tell, he is balanced right now, but that's a really cool stand. Look at that shield on the base there, looking cool.
And it has the Avengers A kind of
Yeah, you could probably also, we were thinking, hang the shield from there if you so choose. But you could see we actually hung the case from there for Loki's staff too. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look. So here's Captain America. Hard to fit him in front of the camera so you can see what's all going on. Let's take a look at that shield. Looking really cool, nice and shiny, but like a matte finish to the shine, not like a gloss. Really cool. Now this is a little bit shinier. The star seems a little bit shinier, not exactly sure. And then he's got the star across his chest. He's got all of the stitching that makes up his uniform or costume, however you want to say it. And then he's got the silver on the shoulders there, on each shoulder, as well as the red and white stripes. You can see like the zipper where he would like put it on, put the costume on. And so you got red and white all the way around to the back where the blue takes over, and you can actually see where it looks like a zipper here as well, and so that's really neat. It also appears like you can, you know, like you can almost lift it off of his skin, like it's not painted on his skin, right? So that's really cool.
Like it's, like
crafted onto his body.
I did read in the instructions, it does say that the uniform doesn't come off. Don't try to take it off or you'll damage it, but I think that's because you'll end up messing it up if you try to take it off. But it is, overlaid over his body.
Yeah, I think so too.
An actual cloth costume over his body.
And then he's got the belt loop, which just looks like the old seat belt.
Yeah, it does.
Got the pockets on the side so that he can store all of that. Also feels like it can open, but it can't. But it actually feels like little individual things that could lift up, so that's amazing. I'm just going to turn it all the way around so you can see. There's 4 on that side and 4 on that side, and then you got the belt buckle. He also does have like a zipper flap, which makes it realistic, as well as the zipper lines right here. Not actual zippers, but they do certainly look like it. So, and then as well on the other side, let's go to the knees where he has some like knee guards, like almost like extra stitching around the knee.
Yeah.
And then there's his fancy boots, like red and burgundy with the same straps, mimicked as like for his belt and stuff. And hope you can see it in this light, but looks really cool. And the toe of it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let John show off his articulation.
All right, so let's take a look. He's going to have articulation at the base of the neck, so he can look from side to side. It will allow him to look down, not so much up, but he can look down and to the side. He has articulation at the shoulders, and they will extend out and will rotate. Now the form-fitting costume will limit the range of motion, but he still can move his arms backwards and forwards. He has articulation at the elbows and also the wrists, so the wrist will rotate. Let's see. He does have articulation at the waist, but again, obviously the uniform is going to restrict it. He has articulation at the hips, so they will go out as well as front to back. He has articulation at the knees and then also at the ankles, so the ankles will pivot and rotate. They're kind of pretty much on a ball joint, so they can kind of go all over to help him to stay flat-footed when you're posing him. So then there's the other one. So very cool. He looks awesome, and of course the point of articulation is down here for the head, so that will, like you saw on the other head sculpt, the neck actually goes down and it attaches down here. So, but awesome Captain America figure, and so glad to add it to our Hot Toys Sideshow Collectibles collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Captain America, the 2012 edition.
We want to say another great big thank you to
Sideshow Collectibles
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.